Next year, I will be attending Wildcat Nation.
Frequency vibrations. Well, you know that little dance.
And welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the ride. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the UCLA Bruins and Arizona.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
So on the floor for UCLA, Fresh is out there with Free. Then there's Campbell, and it's Roberts in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Good! Freak's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court. Hard to watch UCLA and not think of the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden, not just his impact on the school, but his place in the history of basketball. He helped put college basketball on the map in a big way.
Lewis misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Free passes to Looney. To the paint, stolen by Mitchell. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Hollis Jefferson, good. Hollis Jefferson's got his first basket.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Here's Free. Pass to Roberts. Fires for 3. That's good. Roberts got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
So both teams making some changes here. On defense, the Bruins. Freak with it. He kicks to Hollins. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Johnson sets the screen for Morris. And Johnson now top of the key. Starks outside. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown. And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as a skill set.
So on the floor for UCLA, we've got Johnson. Starks is out there with Looney, and it's Barton in at the shooting guard position. Well, for the Arizona Wildcat program, they didn't really become the force it is today until the 80s. Since then, Greg, Arizona has been a big player in the conference.
How about having a string of conference titles, 14 in total, all coming since 1986.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Fresh. He's guarded by Johnson. Fresh, the pass to Free. Johnson attacking. Missed inside.
And for the Wildcats, arguably their best years were in the late 90s and early 2000s. In 1997, they won their lone college championship. A lot of trips to the Final Four around that time, too.
Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Fresh, the pass to Free. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Out left to the wing. Pass to Fresh. Over to the left wing. Free can't get it to go.
And Arizona has been on the upswing in recent seasons, though. They continue to come into the tournament as a high seed and win their conference. This could be the start of kind of a second golden age for the program.
There's the screen. Campbell, the pass to Fresh. Now the feed to Roberts. Here's Free. Passes it to Fresh. From deep. Free can't get it to go. Arizona leading by 3.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Freak, he's in at point guard. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the 5 down low.
Boy, Arizona has had a lot of outstanding players in the NBA at all positions. For a while, they were known as a guard factory, and rightly so. Plenty of the outstanding guards have played in Wildcat jerseys.
So on the floor for UCLA, Campbell is out there with Looney. Then it's Fresh. Then there's Free. And it's Roberts in at center. And the shot is good.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
For the Arizona Wildcat program, A lot of great guards over the years. Perimeter players in general have been their strength.
Yeah, think about it. Andre Iguodala, Jason Terry, Richard Jefferson are some of the recent names. How about Gilbert Arenas?
Sure.
As well. I mean, they've made their way also into the coaching ranks as well, with Steve Kerr doing a terrific job with the Warriors, and now Luke Walton, an assistant.
Williams is checked in for Arizona.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Campbell is screen on Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Free. No good with the triple. Arizona leading by 8. Now here's Freak. He's got 9. He dishes it to Mitchell. And all time from him. That time before dropping in. And it's a 10-point Arizona lead. And now a new group getting ready to come in for the Bruins. Thomas checked in for Johnson. Morris comes in for Campbell. Porter's checked in for Fresh. And Starks is subbed in for Free. Starks kicks to Morris. Back to Starks. Thomas a screen. They set the pick. Starks dishes to Irving. There's Porter with the 3. Kept alive. They double in with Freak. Another shot. And Ewing sends it back. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. A nice shot by Roberts. Roberts got his first points in this one.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here. That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Freak in a 2-guard. Ewing is out there with Williams, and it's Roberts in at the 5.
Stick it too much.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Porter. And here's Freak. Arizona needs to get off a shot. Ewing. Again, Arizona. Ewing. UCLA trails by 12. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
They double in with Freak. Porter kicks to Irving. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Baseline jumper. And that one goes long.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Starks against Lawson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And guys, so many great players from UCLA in the NBA over the years. Kareem, a former 2-shot.